The City of Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals for a regular meeting for Wednesday, May the 1st, 2024 will come to order. Let's all stand and start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. All right, next item is our roll call for the meeting. We'll start the roll call with Mr. Morris.
Here.
Mr. Frederick.
Here.
Mr. Jones.
Here.
Mr. Lindemuth.
Here.
And Chandler is present. We have a full board. Item 3 is approval of the agenda for this meeting.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Support.
All right, a motion by Mr. Frederick, supported by Mr. Jones, to approve the agenda for this evening. We'll take a roll call vote. Mr. Frederick?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Lindemuth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. This agenda has been approved. Item 4 on the agenda is approval of the minutes for the Board of Zoning Appeals regular meeting held on February the 7th, 2024.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Support. Motion by Mr. Frederick, supported by Mr. Morris, to approve the minutes of that Board of Zoning Appeals regular meeting on February the 7th. Take a roll call vote. Mr. Frederick?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Lindemuth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Those minutes have been approved. Item 5 is old business. We've already talked about old business. We have the minutes for it. Any comments on any old business? No. Item 6 is new business, and that's where we have our variance requests. The first one is for BZA 2024-003. It's First Choice Urgent Care. And the location is 29750 Ecorse Road. The parcel ID is 80-0001-0001-300. And the request is they're requesting a variance from Chapter 48, Signs, Section 48-7, specific requirements by type of sign in the RC Regional Center District to allow 2 signs on the wall facing Wick Road where only 1 is allowed. The project is urgent care and occupational medicine facility. Petitioner is Naja McCoy. That's First Choice Urgent Care. Is this Naja? Did I pronounce that right?
You did.
All right. Tell us about your
Just
site.
a point of interest, real quick, Mr. Chair. I believe there was a typo there. It should say Ecorse Road.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where is it? Oh, I just read what's here. I think it's, oh, okay, I got 2 different, yeah, it says 29750 Ecorse Road. All right, what is it?
It's facing, it says
Deep
it's
enough.
facing Wick Road, but it's facing Wick Road.
Yep, the sign should be facing Ecorse.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, we corrected that anyway, it's Ecorse.
Yes.
All right, well, tell us about your request.
My request is, we are an urgent care facility located right there on Ecorse Road. And we already got, you allow us 1 sign, an urgent care sign, but we have an occupational medicine clinic as well. So we wanted to be able to put a sign on the building as well with the urgent care so that the employees that's coming for the occupational medicine clinic can know where they're there. Because the only thing is there is a health care sign. Our PhD, not
All right. Well, we've got pictures of it.
Yeah.
The both sides together, the square footage is less than what you guys allow for both signs put together.
It's just that there's two of them.
All right, well, we'll close that portion and open it up to anybody in the audience that might want to talk about this project.
Oversized crowd.
Notifications have been sent out, first-class mail, to nearby residents to notify them of this meeting and this request. I guess at this point in time, we'll open it up to our board members for questions, comments.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Frederick?
comment through the chair. It seems like a very reasonable request, and the appearance is, it's going to be nice. And it makes sense, like I said, it's a very reasonable request, because it's like two different businesses in there, but it's one, of course. But it's an advantage to both workers, customers, and community overall. Just my comments.
Looks good to me.
Looks good to me, too.
You think good?
Well, if there's no other questions or comments, I can't think of anything.
Mr. Chairman, I move we give approval to variance, for the variance for BZA 2024-003, one choice urgent care, 29750 Ecorse Road for installation of two wall signs on the Ecorse Road side where only one is allowed. Permits must be applied for, approved, and received from the building department, and all inspections must be approved.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Morris, seconded by Mr. Frederick, to approve, the motion is to approve the request to allow the two signs on the wall facing Ecorse Road for this facility. Any discussion on that motion? If not, we'll take a roll call vote. Mr. Morris?
Yes?
Mr. Frederick?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Lindemuth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. That variance, excuse me, variance request has been approved. Good luck with your signs and your business.
Thank you very much.
It's gonna look nice.
Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to come in.
Just want to make a note for the record. We have Ron Osborne also in attendance from the building department for this meeting.
Welcome, sir.
I should have had that at the start. The next item, item B, is for BZA-2024-004 for sheets. The location is 33380 Wick Road. The parcel ID is 80-0939-99-0001-707. And their request is a variance from Chapter 48, Signs, Section 48-7, specific requirements by type of sign in the Regional Center District to allow two signs on the wall facing Wick Road, where only one is allowed. The project is a service center including restaurant, convenience store, and fuel station, including high-flow diesel and drive-through. Petitioner is Rebecca Green, that's from Zoning Resources, Johnny Sweeney, North Point, and David Bruckelmeyer from Sheets. And you are Rebecca?
My name's Maggie Marsh. I'm here in, with Zoning Resources as a representative.
Can you
Can
talk
you
into
into the microphone?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
speak up?
There you go. My name's Maggie Marsh. I'm representing Zoning Resources and Sheets for the presentation.
Okay.
I have a PowerPoint if you want to throw that up, or if you have pictures, I can explain either way.
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you.
I have a PowerPoint.
Oh, if
to
you want to-
present. Yeah, if you want
Yeah,
to go through
yeah,
it.
sure.
Cool.
You know how to set up? Where's
Okay.
Roger?
The downstairs.
Roger.
Ain't no phone to a camera anyway.
He's better. Well, how much,
It's pretty straightforward. I mean, yeah.
I can present it without the PowerPoint.
you know how to operate that computer setup?
I don't know if I know the login password.
That's,
But we do have our,
That's perfect. We can go off of that. That's
Yeah,
all.
we got,
oh, yeah, we've got,
we got the thing. Just take us through it.
All right, sounds good. So we're looking to propose a second wall sign on a side of a building that already would have one wall sign for Sheetz gas stations. So on this wall, we have we're proposing a Sheetz gas station sign over the entrance that would say Sheetz. And then the second sign would say MTO made to order. This would be a vinyl sign, and it would be non-illuminated.
Yeah, that's pretty.
how much, Roger, how much trouble is it to set up for a PowerPoint presentation?
I thought didn't we decide we weren't gonna do that?
I don't think.
I don't know.
That's okay.
Who did I talk to today?
Well, a little,
Since,
we're doing it manually.
yeah,
No, we don't need PowerPoint.
I don't think we need,
we got
You're
pictures, a
working into,
PDF or whatever.
we
yeah,
didn't,
yeah.
we didn't,
little foresight.
Roger, we didn't realize that we had you to take care of it.
I'm sorry you couldn't do this.
Well, we're managing.
So the sign that we're proposing, that would be the second sign on the wall sign, it's an MTO sign. It's
Yeah.
gray and white. It's a vinyl, non-illuminated sign. It's actually heat applied to the side of the wall, so it would be right up against the brick. So there would be no, there'd be no kind of space in between, the wall and the, so it would not be a cabinet. It's, again, non-illuminated vinyl, gray and white. The sign would be about 189 feet from Wick Road, so it wouldn't even be really visible from the road. The canopy is going to be in the way. So for us, it's more, we think this is great directional signage for the property. So, it would be seen from the canopy, from people driving
Was that
onto
made
the
to
property as wayfinding. So this property will have multiple functions, and this is the first Sheetz gas station would be in Michigan. And it has a drive-through, it has a restaurant, it has, the truck stop, the gas station portion. So this sign, it's more so that you know that food is made fresh to order. This isn't super common at gas stations, so that's where we would love to have the additional signage on the property. Because it's a multifunctional property and would be served more as a wayfinding. We think that it would be safe for pedestrians, just because with the truck stop in the back, we think just having the most wayfinding signage you can find would be good for this site. We would be under the allowed square footage for the whole, side of the wall. It's just for the additional signage would be the variance. Do you have any questions? So basically, the MTO sign's just under 30 square feet as well.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds good.
Only one sign, right here. This one.
Yeah,
Ain't no big deal.
it's just that you can't have two, and out of this thing, it's not supposed to have two. But whatever.
I'm surprised that wasn't brought up at their last meeting. We approved signs at our last meeting.
Yeah,
for
that's
Sheetz.
what, Sheetz hadn't completely nailed down. This is from prototype 1.5, which is just a different, like I said before, it was a canopy, and now they're doing this other type, so they were finalizing the plans after they had already went for the pole signs.
I can't get over how fast that building has gone up.
Yeah.
When was the groundbreaking ceremony? 3 weeks ago?
Oh, they had already started.
That was quite a ground.
They started it on a Sunday, I know
Oh, that's-
that,
yeah.
and by Thursday it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, they worked for that whole weekend after the groundbreaking. It was amazing.
The winter we've had, you can work every day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
we'll
up maybe when
close
it's
that
raining.
portion of the meeting, and notifications have been sent out, first-class mail to whoever nearby.
Oh, my.
And at this point, nobody in the audience to speak on this, except our board members. Any questions or comments from the board on this?
Looks good to me.
Just a comment through the chair again, Mr. Chair. It's a very reasonable request, just like the other one. I understand why we have this ordinance, and I do understand why sometimes it's a yes and sometimes it's a no, but this, of course, is going to be makes sense. It's a very reasonable request. That's all.
Yep, I agree with it. So if there's no other questions or comments, a motion's in order.
Go for it.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve BZA 2024-004 Sheets, location 33380 Wick Road, parcel number 80-039-99-0001-707, requesting a variance from Chapter 48-7, specific requirements by type of sign in the RC, to allow the two signs on the wall facing Wick Road where only one was currently allowed.
Support.
All right, we have a motion by Mr. Frederick, supported by Mr. Morris, to approve the request for the variance for the two signs to be allowed on the walls facing Wick Road. Or one sign facing Wick Road where only one is allowed for this service center, including restaurant, convenience store, and so on. We'll take a roll call vote. Mr. Frederick?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Lindemuth?
Yes.
Chandler votes yes. That variance request for that sign has been approved. Looking forward to that being opened up so I can come over there and get something to eat.
It's gonna, it's,
Thank you very much for your time. sir.
thank you. Keep building.
It is nice looking.
I hope this isn't being filmed.
It is.
Is it?
But you were already famous.
Wait, I'm out of practice. When's the last meeting we had?
February.
That was the first one. We missed several meetings.
Well, isn't Mr. Osborne gonna give some kind of presentation?
Yeah. Any kind of speech or anything?
No. No? Okay.
All right, well, we're at item 7's communications with the city planner's status report. We have that in front of us.
I do have one question on the status report. So, I guess, Mr. Osborne, this would be towards you, I suppose. So, under reoccupancies, Lab De-ice on Wabash Road. Reoccupancy of a 1,440 square foot building for storage and mixing of liquid de-icer. Is that the building that used to be the, what'd they do there, ammonia? The tanker place?
Oh, you're talking about, yeah, I know, on North Line there.
I'm not for sure on,
Yeah, the place that was there, it exploded, I was
we
dead.
will get back to
I
it.
remember.
Okay, because I pulled up the address, and it looked like that was the location. It's at the far end of the dirt road before it comes back to North Line, it looked like. I was just wondering about that.
Unfortunately, that's one that I did not work on. I think that was Jeff that pretty much
Okay.
was doing all the work on that property.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was my only question, because that one really like jumped out at me.
Eh.
I know that place that place has been vacant, that the tanker
Yeah.
trucks were in and out of there.
Yeah.
And so then they got me wondering about, so de-icer, the mixing of it, it says,
Well,
reoccupancy square foot for storage and mixing of liquid de-icer. It just, airport, I suppose, related.
And just one or two
I don't know, I think that's the property right there, at corner like of north line wall
That,
You know where,
Right where you
where it
come off
turns
of
into the
North.
dirt road?
uh-huh.
Right there.
But the thing of it is I'd rather have that than what was there before.
Yeah, I was just wondering how it was
That's not a good way.
how it was gonna work. Is it
No. well,
tanker
no,
trucks
it
in,
wasn't.
tanker trucks out, or is it
Well,
using the
way I
pipeline?
always
I don't
looked
know.
at that place, before.
It just jumped out at me, that's all.
If it blew up.
Yeah,
what was
I-
there?
I-
What was there prior?
Because it was,
It was ammonia, I believe.
hydrogen, I don't know what the hell it was.
You talking about like the,
Was it good?
the de-icer?
Coming down
A
that
lot of
road,
it's
tracks
glycol.
Kill you now.
Right.
Well, that's probably true.
Yeah, it just jumped out at me. I was just wondering about a little bit of information on that is all. And do you suppose we're gonna have a planning commission meeting this month?
I have no idea.
I thought we were gonna have one last month. Came close, I think.
Miss the money, do you?
No. It's just, I know it was suggested that there were a lot of things coming all of a sudden, but I know a lot of things are in limbo right now because
Planning
of
commission gets paid a lot of
things that
money.
are going on
Get paid.
in the world. So, that is my only question. Thank you very much.
I got a question about this pilot travel center. I drove by there just on the way here this evening, and I was wondering, where is it gonna go on?
It's
and that's-
right there at the corner of North Line and Vining. That lot is kind of pie shaped.
Goddard and Vining, just on the street.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I.
right next to DST, or GSL.
It's a pilot travel center at Vining and Goddard. But where on that corner?
And that corner piece
Yeah,
of property?
it's, that lot is
Oh,
Kind of
pie
where the old
shaped.
DPW was.
Oh, okay, all right. That's kind of a.
Well, it's pie shaped,
But I-
and it gets wider
What
in
I've,
bags.
I've seen these pilot travel centers before, and they're huge.
Weird.
This one sounds small.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That doesn't look like
I don't know where
it would
I
be
put it.
big enough for something like that.
Because it says 6-pump
build gas
vehicle
there. I know
fueling,
where I
and
put it.
8-pump truck. That seems small by pilot standards.
I
But
don't know, it's just.
at that location, there's nothing. But Sheets is gonna
114 tractor trailer parking,
Yeah, well, it obviously.
that's a big,
that'll be back to the railroad
Well,
tracks.
it's all,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
has
just
to
all
be, yeah.
going back there.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That just caught my eye.
I mean, it's not
Well,
really,
the
it's
problem
really
with
not,
that, the problem with that is you got a big county drain in there.
but it's really not gonna bother anything because
No,
there's
that's a good spot for
nothing
it.
there.
Have you ever been to a pilot?
Oh, yeah.
It's just not too far from
There's nothing
Sheets.
but-
That's another thought.
They don't,
Yeah, it's not, right on the
Well,
other
I've been
side
there.
of the
I mean, I've
freeway.
been, you know,
I guess the
I've
north,
been there.
east and
pilot,
west,
pilot is
if you're
far
going
from Sheets.
east, you take the south one.
Right.
Out at Sheets
Or
is
vice versa.
Very best.
Although the truckers, usually they're, whoever owns the trucking company,
Yeah.
usually they'll get like a lot of their fuel at the pilots.
Oh,
or
yeah,
the-
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a game changer, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, that was A. We talked about the city planner's status report.
Oh, no, no.
B is election of officers.
Oh,
What
no.
does that mean?
Oh, no.
But Chuck, you're filling in for Mr. Lloyd, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So,
They didn't tell me that, but he's
Yes.
not.
what I'm getting at is he's one of the regular board members. and
Yeah, but
probably-
we've got enough, we've got enough board members to make this.
Yeah, but we can't, like, make Mr. Lloyd
Sure you
in
can.
his absence.
That's protocol.
What are we
Oh,
gonna
Barry?
make it?
Well,
What are we gonna make it? What are we
I
gonna
got
make
no
it?
objection to holding off till
I would say,
he
that-
can be attend at the next meeting or
What-
something.
yeah,
We've waited this long.
what do we always do? Same as the
Yeah,
year
but we
before.
I thought maybe we give somebody else an opportunity for one of these,
I think that seems like a reasonable direction.
to postpone it till
Yes,
next,
until
till
Mr.
next
Lloyd is
meeting,
present.
for
Okay,
Mr. Lloyd
that's
can
fine,
be
that's
here.
fine.
Just
That's
at
what
least
I
be,
do.
voice his
Usually you just,
desires or opinion or whatever.
That's what I said. That's usually what they do, just.
usually you just go boom.
Yeah.
We'll find out
Guys
later.
go out there, we almost need some new people.
Oh, you're doing a fine job.
No, yeah, up to this point, but I think maybe it's time for some changes or
Okay,
something.
well, we can talk
Why
about
don't we just postpone this
Okay.
till,
Next one.
Well, we can table it.
yeah, just table that till the next meeting, yeah. Want to put that in the form of a motion, or we just table it, period?
Well, you gotta put, if
We
you
should
table it, you gotta
probably-
put it in a motion.
Yeah. So if somebody want to make a motion to just to table that till the next meeting?
So, okay, Mr. Chair, through the chair, I'd like to make a motion that we table the election of officers until the next meeting when Mr. Lloyd can be present.
Support.
All right, we have a motion by Mr. Frederick, supported by Mr. Morris, to table the election of officers till the next regular scheduled board meeting. Take a roll call vote. Mr. Frederick?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Frederick? Lindemuth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
And Chandler votes yes. We'll,
Maybe you're
Postpone
right,
it
maybe
till-
we do need a change.
You probably should,
I was going to make that in a form of a motion.
yeah, you probably should put in your motion that all your regular members are here.
Well,
I think you
we'll
saw
deal-
some
we'll deal
examples
with it.
of the
We'll deal with
current.
it next time, because
Anyway,
we're gonna have a problem, because I don't know if I'll be here next time.
I think that's a good thing to do. Usually we have it the first of the year, right? And since we haven't had meetings, so it wouldn't hurt, I don't think, to postpone it
Well, we
till
just-
another
we just
regular
did it,
meeting.
So that you do.
Anyway, that's done. Any other discussion? Anybody in the audience want to say anything? Nobody out there? Well, good having you here, Ron.
Well, thank you.
I
Nice
was
seeing
trying to
you
think
guys
when,
again.
the last time you sat in one of our meetings.
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
That's February.
With Carol, probably.
Was it February? Was it February? See how good a memory I got?
That's what our,
Yep, it was the Clarion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's good having you, part of our meeting.
declaring.
All right, item 9 is adjournment.
so move, Mr. Chair.
Support?
Motion by Mr. Frederick, supported by Mr. Jones to adjourn this meeting. We'll take a roll call vote. Mr. Frederick?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Lindemuth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. This meeting is adjourned.